predicted all of this, you know. All of it.
Well, well, well. So, I woke up this morning. I was doing my usual, the thing that people tell you not to do. You wake up and immediately start scrolling through social media. But hey, I want to get caught up. I want to see, what's going on, And I open up Twitter, it's the last one I open. I'm just scrolling through. I'm actually doing a voice call with a friend at the time, and then I see it. There's a picture of Reni, Takagi Reni of momoclo, in a swimsuit and lingerie with cleavage and like all of that. And at first I thought it was an AI generated thing. There's on Instagram, there's like this one account where they like generate like pictures of momoclo and like swimsuits and stuff and all that. But like, so at first I thought it was that, but then I saw that it was promoting a photo book that she's releasing with images like this inside it on August 29th. I don't know why I am reacting as strongly as I am, because I predicted this. And here's the thing. I am actually in full support of this. And it's not because, for any like weird reasons or anything like that. But like, I feel like if that's how she wants to express herself, then I'm all for that, right? I'm kind of surprised it took her as long as it did, but someone actually said that someone suggested in the comments below, like one of these, that under Kawakami's management, that probably wouldn't have happened, which sort of confirmed to me that Kawakami really isn't momoclo's manager anymore, at least not in the way he used to be. Not sure what happened. I'm a little out of the loop on that. Feel free to tell me what's going on about that in the comments below, like what the story is behind that, because I'm actually really out of the loop about that. But I will say that whatever the case may be, this is probably, like, Reni continues to blow my mind. And what's really interesting for me, too, when I saw this, the reactions were a little bit mixed. Of course, there were people in support, but there were also people that are like, I mean, they weren't negative about it, but it was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of got the feeling that, maybe it was like, maybe a sellout-ish move or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm misreading it, but it didn't really surprise me. But I really did predict this 2 years ago. I remember Reni did her solo concert. It was in 2021. Yeah, 2 years ago. And there were some, like photos and like screenshots or whatever that were taken from that and shared on social media. And I don't know, man, almost every consecutive Reni solo concert, the costumes she's donned have always been a little bit on the more revealing side. And so I've always felt that, maybe Reni wants to show herself off more as she, I don't want to say gets older, but, as she becomes more and more mature, right? I mean, not to say she's immature or anything like that. She's been a grown-up for quite some time now. But I was waiting. I was thinking, like, if any member of momoclo were to do something like swimsuits or lingerie or whatever it may be, she would be the first one to do it. And I also, my prediction, and I should have put it on the record somewhere, I swear, but I will put it on the record here that Reni would be the first, and I've also said that Arin would be the last. Okay? Okay. Let's see if that prediction is true. Knowing my luck now that I've put it out on the record, it's not going to be true. But we'll see. We'll see. In any event, so yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little hyped about this, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm getting this photo book. Like that's the end of it. Like this is a groundbreaking moment for in momoclo history, because like momoclo have always sort of been defined as like the group who was able to become big, which was able to become like big and successful despite the lack of like swimsuit stuff and all that. And that's great. They have a really devoted fan base because of it. And I don't think this will change that culture at all. I don't think that something like this would be enough to kind of bring more people in. She definitely need to have more exposure out in like certain magazines. I would say maybe like of course the big one being like Choupre, or like there's another one, Dolce or something like that. Is that even still around? I don't know. BLT, maybe, I don't know. But like the point is, like, she'd need to have more of that kind of just gravure stuff out there, right? And so I don't think this will really change anything or like bring in like people who are only in it for that kind of content. This is kind of just like the definition of fan service. Any Reni fans who ever wanted to see ever what she looked like in a two-piece bikini and lingerie, like lacy lingerie or anything like that, here you are. This is for supporting Reni as being a married idol and also being 30 years old. I mean, this is probably one of the best moves I think she could make, honestly. I mean, whether or not you care if she puts something like this out or not, like, I don't know, the fact that she kind of does this, I see it as kind of like, I don't want to say a favor, but like, I feel like I understand like the purpose for doing this. This is something that I think she's always kind of, or she's been wanting to do for some time. And, this sort of, these two like watershed moments in her career, I think have really sort of prompted some kind of reinvention. And it's fantastic. It really is. I have a lot of respect for her making a move like this, as non-momoclo or uncharacteristic of momoclo as it can maybe be. But I'm in full support of it, and you bet that I'll have that photo book on pre-order. Okay, so yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. I think I just wanted to make a video about this because it's big news for momoclo, and if I were to predict, if I can predict who would maybe do it next, if someone did it next, which, that's kind of up in the air. But if I were to predict who would do it next, I would guess it would probably be Shiodi. Maybe. That's my guess. I'm probably going to be wrong. In fact, knowing me, nobody's going to do it except for Reni. Who knows? And maybe this is just going to be a one-off for Reni. Who knows? But, it's kind of fun anyway to sort of just like play the game, right? No expectations, though. Not on my end, anyway. I'm just thrilled in a cosmic sort of way. In any event, let me know what you thought about this news. In the comments below, what your reaction to it was. I know there are a lot of momoclo fans that could go without gravure stuff, and maybe. There are probably some fans out there who are kind of like, this is kind of unnecessary or something like that. But I really do think that her intentions behind releasing something like this is to like sort of give back to the fans who have stuck around for as long as they have, especially after the marriage thing where she did lose at least a little bit of support inevitably because of it, because idol culture or something. But anyway, let me know what you thought about any of this in the comments below. I'll see you next time with something new. And in the meantime,